Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show. You may have seen her in Morocco, New York City, Los Angeles, California, Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Nevada. One of the background singers for Mickey Howard and the late, great Gerald Levert. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, the beautiful, the wonderful, the spectacular, Miss Coco McMillan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show, where we make it happen. I am so excited to be with you tonight, and we have a great show lined up for you. This is the Coco McMillan Show, where we bring some amazing flavor to the virtual talk show circuit, featuring our national and our local recording artists, business owners, social media gurus, physical mental health awareness. This platform is designed just for you. We give the guests the opportunity to come on the show to talk about what they're doing, their career goals, their challenges, self awareness. We believe in sharing this message, so we want them to come and experience, to share their experience and their acknowledgments to the show. Because I say every week, millions of souls can be blessed just by your testimony. So that's what this platform is for. We're streaming live here on the IBM network, on YouTube, Facebook, Roku, all that good stuff. If you're in the presence of your home, you can go to Roku and download, add a channel, and go to Pod TV Live and watch it there as well. So we're just so grateful for what God is doing for the podcast. We're grateful for you joining us tonight. As I said earlier, we have a great show that's lined up for you. So listen, if you're out there, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Put it in the chat so we can give you a shout out, all that good stuff. And listen, when I tell you it's going to be lit tonight, it's going to be lit. Do they even still say that? I think the word is W. I don't know, I'm old school. So all my young folks out there, let me know what y'all saying now. All right, so listen, I want to say a big shout out to Mark and Wayne Booker and all the people that work behind the scenes on this show. Thank you so much for making it possible. Raven, so many people is behind the scene that you don't even know. So thank you so much. And again, I say every week, if you want to donate to this show, if you want to sow a seed, please feel free to do that. It doesn't matter about the amount. Just come on and help a sister out, and let's make this show great. Also, if you are in the area here in Cary, North Carolina, and you're downtown Cary, make sure you stop by the Amtrak Depot and check me out there. I am there every Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. My shop is called Coffee Cafe. Come by, chat with me, have a cup of coffee, hot chocolate, all that good stuff. I promise you, you have a good time. All right. So listen, let me know again where you're watching from. I want to say good evening to everyone. When I tell you I am so excited about the show tonight, I am excited because I got my girl back here with us tonight, Miss Kimberly Michelle Prince. And when I tell you this is an anointed woman of God, she is that. Okay. I'm going to read a little bit of her bio, but just by knowing her personally, I love her personality, her spirit, her voice is anointed, her family. You know, you can always tell a person when you have this conversation with them, and you can tell when they love the Lord and when they spend that time with Jesus, and that she does. And I am here tonight just to thank her again for coming on the show, back on the show. She was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. She is a singer, a songwriter, and a classical trained violinist. Kimberly Michelle is an up and coming, already there, contemporary gospel artist. She learned to play the violin at the age of 5 years old. And I tell you, you can hear the anointing coming through the strings. Okay, she studied at the School of Music of the University of North Carolina in Greensboro. While she was there, she also developed a higher level of classical training. She attended the Bible Training Center located there in Tulsa, I think it's Tulsa, Oklahoma, and studied under the direction of Pastor Kenneth Hagan. So this girl is ultimately bad amongst bad, right? So she has her EP and her album that's out that's called Miracle of Working God. And so listen, you have to stay until the end of the show because that's when we're going to play that song. But before I bring her on, there is a reel that I've been watching on Michelle, and it has blessed me, you know, over and over again. And I told her earlier, I said I want to play something that just shows you and your character and just how God has a special anointing on your life. So I want to play that for you before I bring her on into that. At the end of the show, we're going to play her new song that's called Miracle Working God. But before that, can you check this out right here for me? Check it out. Kimberly Michelle.
I remember how you provided, how you held me through the night. And I remember how you sustained me when you stepped in to save my life. And if I knew then what I know now, I would be still and let you work it out. Jesus, I was tossed in the water, but I never went under, 'cause you were always on time. Jesus, when I went through the fire, never been a day, never been a minute, never been a moment that you weren't in it. There's never been a time that you didn't see me through, God. So I worship you. There's never been a day, never been a minute, never been a moment that you weren't in it. There's never been a time that you didn't see me through, God. So I
What's it? Man, you both was God. I can't. Wow. Now, do you understand why I played that now?
Yes, I love it. That is one of
Oh,
my favorite songs. I that song is so personal to me. My pastor gave me that song to sing for one of his sermon series. And
wow.
when I sang it, I was like, when he sent it to me, and I was like weeping in my car. I mean, when the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my God, I was just like
Yes.
crying.
Yeah.
And so, and, so many people told me that song ministered to them. And so my mom was like, you should record it and just post it. And so that's what I did. And so it ministered to me so much. I was like, maybe it'll minister to someone else. So yeah, I
Kim,
love that
I
song.
tell you, I was like, oh my! I mean, when I'm talking, I'm not. I'm talking about boo hooing, like the words,
I
always on time.
know.
The words just show.
Always.
Oh my god!
It's so,
Oh, but
he's always. It's like when you're like, man, I know he has left me in this valley. I know it.
right,
And
right.
he's like, actually, no. He
No,
comes
I
home
haven't.
full.
Right.
Yes.
Never seen a day, never a moment. Oh my God, just the words are so
Yes.
filling,
Yes.
and you can feel. I can feel it. You know, you in that studio just singing. You could just feel it through the airwaves. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, been through the fire.
I'm telling
Kim.
you. I'm telling you. I mean, the words are just like, oh man.
Yeah,
It was like, you
yeah.
were always, always. It's like my whole life. You've always been
Yeah,
on
yeah.
time.
Always on time. Well, he's
Always.
always on time, and you're on time here tonight with us
Yes,
again. It is
Coco.
so good to see you. Listen, guys, for y'all that don't know, Danielle, I see you out there. We got Pastor Gene Johnson, Brooklyn, New York in the house. Monique, I see you out there. Jennifer Chance, all you guys, if y'all don't know, Kimberly is bad. I had a chance to work with her several times that we did a play together with Melissa
Yes,
Way. You remember that? It's
that's
been what,
right.
two,
Oh
3 years
my gosh.
now.
It's been a while. It's
That's
been a
when I
while, and
first
that's when
met
we
you.
yes, and that is
Yeah,
exactly how we met. And
that's
then
how we met.
instantly I was like, "Oh, she is like," and I've always known you. Like I've always known Coco. Man, I've always known that name. But
Uh-huh.
then when I met you, it was like when I put your personality in your face with your name, it was like, "Oh, she is like an angel." So,
Oh,
yeah, the first time I met you, I was like, "Man, your spirit is just so amazing."
to God be the glory. And same here. And
Yes.
I want to thank you. You know, you're an artist. We're artists. I want to personally thank you because when we met, I mean, even some of the things that the gigs that you didn't do, you referred me. I want to
Mhm.
thank you for that. You understand? That's
Yes.
that's sisterhood helping each other out, and I want to personally thank you for that. And your gift, I said, I can't be Kim. I could be Coco, but I can't be Kim.
Right.
Your gift speaks for you. And I had a chance to see you
And you're
a
amazing.
couple of months ago, I think Juneteenth, at the Juneteenth event. And
Mhm.
again, amazing, Kim.
Yes,
Ama-
you too,
Oh, and
Coco.
let's not forget the live recording. Okay, let's talk about the live recording when you did the live recording. So amazing.
Yes.
Talk to us about the recording.
So the recording was in, believe it or not, that was in 2023, 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
And it seemed like it was yesterday for me, but it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, but it was one of the most challenging moments of my life. At the
yeah,
same time, simultaneously, it was like God was showing how good he was and challenging me
yeah,
at the same time. I went through so many things trying to make that night happen, but
yeah.
when I say that was one of the best nights in my life, I got to do something I have been wanting to do a live recording for probably over 5 to 8 years, probably 8 years. I
Wow.
wanted to do a live recording, but I always just doubted myself. I doubted, for a long time, I've doubted myself, doubted my gift, doubted who God has called me to be
Mhm.
because people make you doubt yourself. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
People
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and comparing yourself to other people and your skills to other
Yes,
people. And
yes.
when I realized, really, the pandemic was like that moment where I realized that, you know what? I listen, somebody's people are gonna like me and some people aren't gonna like me. And I'm gonna
Exactly.
embrace the people and I'm gonna
Yeah.
embrace the people that do. And so that was one of my fears is like nobody's
Yeah.
gonna come to this live recording.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna come.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have a live recording and nobody's gonna be there. And so I was like, I'm not gonna have one because I'm just too embarrassed that nobody's gonna show up.
Yeah.
And I had over 400 people in the room. And
Yes.
so
Yes. Yes.
yes, the night was
And we went
so
in too.
I
We went
mean,
in.
from beginning to end, it was
Yeah.
just like, I can't believe this is happening. And so I know some people have told me it was such an amazing night for them too. And so it's something I will remember forever.
Yeah.
Now it's time for me to do some more music, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
writing and I'm in that season of writing again and really finding what songs fit this season of what's
That's
happening
it.
in the world. You know what I
That's
mean?
it. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
because there's
Yes.
a lot happening. It's just
This-
so much. And
Yes.
so I just see so many people experiencing loss, experiencing sickness, experiencing, separations and lost
Yes.
relationships and stuff like that. And so it's like, it's so many things
So,
in this season to write
mhm.
about and to
Yeah.
minister
Yeah.
about so that people can feel some sense of hope and some
There
sense
we
of
go.
peace. And
Yeah.
so this next album, that is what I really want to try to go for.
Wow. I cannot wait. Now have you like so what was your first experience? Was it singing or was it the violin? I mean, which one did you start working on
So,
first?
believe it or not, the violin. Okay, so
Okay.
when I was 5, I did not choose the violin. I actually had an African American lady that was teaching my siblings, and she was like, I'm going to give this little girl an instrument. She was like, she doesn't know what it is. She's never seen it. And she came out and she had it
Yeah.
behind her back, and she was like, here's your instrument. And I was like, what is that? Like, what is that? And I was like, okay. So she gave it to me, and it was a little small one because I was only 5. And
Yeah.
she was like, this is gonna be your thing. You're gonna do this. And I was like, oh. I
Wow.
just had this immediate love for music.
Yeah.
And so she recognized it. She
Yeah.
she recognized it and she told my parents, I think she has a love for music. And so they embraced it. She embraced it and she taught me violin. Then my brother figured out I could sing when I was about 7. And
Uh-huh.
he was like, the first song I want you to learn is the national anthem. And I was like,
Ooh.
the national. I was like, what is that? He was like, and he did the Mississippi Mass Choir version. I don't know if anybody has ever heard
No.
that. Yes, you got to pull it up. The lady, she says, "Oh, say," she sings it so. Can you? She sings it so grand, and he was like,
Yeah.
"I want you to sing it just like this lady," and I was like, "I'm 7, so." But he made me study that music day and night. He would say, "Did you learn the riff that she did? Did you learn
Yeah.
this?" And so between those two, my brother and my teacher, music was my life since I was a little girl.
Oh
So
my goodness. And you're so effective in both. I know when I first met you, I know some people like, oh, wow, she look, it sound like Tasha Cobbs. No, that's
ah,
Kim.
right. I still get that a lot. People are like,
You
is that
see?
Tasha Cobbs? Because
Tasha
I
Cobbs.
love you know my name. That's my
Yes.
song. Tasha,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that's my song. That's my song.
That's the song.
You know my name. That's my song.
Yes. I heard you. Listen, I heard you sing, perform that song, and play it. I don't know
Uh-huh.
if you remember. We were down. I don't. We were somewhere past Lumberton. I forgot. We was at an anniversary. With Miss Me, you, and Terrellin. Yeah, it was. It's been a while too, girl. And listen,
Yeah.
and Kim
I
was
sing it all
looking
the
like
time.
that, guys, because Kim is booked every day. You should see her schedule. Kim does 5 or 6 gigs a day.
Coco, you're true. I do, but still, it's funny. It's what I remember what I was praying back in probably like 2022, 23. I
Mhm.
was like, God, if you just give me 1 to 2 events a month, I promise you, I was like, I will give you my gifts. I already do that. And so he was like, 1 to 2 a month. He was like, watch this. And I'm just
Right.
like, oh. And I was
Yes.
like, I'm not sure if I was prepared for the overflow, but
Mhm.
I'm grateful. I am grateful for it for sure.
Grateful. Now, Kim, who is your biggest musical influencer?
So I have a few. I've always my entire life listened to CC Winans.
Mm,
Um, she is like one of the first songs I sang. One of the other songs my brother taught me was "The room grew still as she made her way to Jesus. She stumbles." I would sing
yes.
that song when I was a little girl.
Hmm.
Um, and then of course, you got to know somebody like Yolanda Adams and the
Yeah.
Fred Hammonds and the John P. Key.
Yes.
I mean, we were like obsessed with him growing up. Like we were Fred Hammond and John P. Key. When I say we probably just learned every single song.
Yeah.
And then currently, PJ Morton
Oh my
and
God.
ugh, I just PJ Morton, I don't know what it is. I just love his music.
Yes.
What's the guy that he did an album? Daryl Walls. I love Daryl Walls. I
Daryl Walls. Oh
love
yes. Yeah.
Chandler
Travis
Moore.
Malloy. All of them.
Yes, Chandler Moore. Ugh,
Oh, Chandler.
I
Yes.
I can't take his singing. I'd be like, I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, when he sings and I've heard him live, his voice
Yeah.
is so it's just so piercing and so electrifying. You're just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I'm a huge fan of all of them. Of course, Tasha Cobbs, Mary
Yeah.
Mary, and yeah, all those people I've been listening to my whole life.
Wow. And that's awesome because, when you listen, to great artists and goats like that, when you begin to do your music, you kind of pull from all of them, just
Yeah.
to find your
Hmm.
own. But during your musical career, you writing, you putting together things and your gigs, or even, the live show that you've had to put on, what would you say your biggest challenge was, and how did you overcome it?
So my biggest challenge has always been just trusting what God has placed inside of me and
Hmm.
just knowing that, going for it with full confidence and full force. And so
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things I had to do was really shut out outside noise and stop
There we
looking at
go.
what's going on around me and stop looking
Yeah.
at what everybody else is doing. Because like I said, comparison, you sometimes you don't realize the effect of social media and comparing yourself to people and comparing yourself to, oh, this person got so many views, I ain't get no views on my.
Yes. Okay.
You're like, oh man, I must suck, I didn't get no views, nobody said nothing. And it's not even that, it's
It's
sometimes it's just
not.
the algorithm, it's just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And sometimes the enemy will use anything to discourage what you have, and he
Anything.
knows how to block people from seeing what you do. And I think that understanding that, like, listen, really talking to myself, really fighting with what the enemy was trying to tell me and what I know God has already
Yeah.
confirmed,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just really tapping into, God's word and the promises, all his promises that he has for me
Okay.
since I entered the earth. I'm like, I know since I entered this earth that he
Right.
had
Right.
something on me, that there's a purpose and there's a assignment that I have that I just want to fulfill.
Assignment. Yes, yes. And so during those times, what motivates you? Is there a song that will motivate you, or is it your daughter, or is it something that sparks? It's like, you know what? Okay, I'm about to do
You know
this.
what? To be honest, what motivates me, of course, so many songs.
Yeah.
So many songs, and really I write that's how I write my songs. It's like really trying to motivate myself and trying to, tell myself what I feel
Mhm.
like someone else may want to hear. And I'm gonna be honest, my family. My
Yeah.
brother, the
Yeah.
same brother that taught me how to sing, he is tough on me, but he one thing he does not stand, he will not stand for is me getting discouraged. He's like, "Oh,
Right.
stop it."
He's like, stop it. Like, are we being for real? Oh, we're getting discouraged?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
that's
right,
what we're
right.
doing.
We're
So
not doing that.
yes, between him and my mom, you don't get discouraged around those two. They don't.
Yeah,
What are you getting
yeah.
discouraged for? Like what? What are you talking about? They're just like there's so much God has blessed you with. We don't want to hear nothing about being discouraged, and so
Right.
they are that pick me up. They are just them and everybody. Really, my whole support system is just my pick me up.
Yeah.
Where they're just like discouraged. Like why are we discouraged again?
Right.
And then they remind me. Sometimes you have to have people remind you of what God has done.
That's
And
right.
so, yeah, that's my go-to right there. Just surrounding myself with people that know what God has done and they remind me for sure.
I love it. And she's so right. Every time, I see Kim, her family is with her. It's good. And when you talk about support, yeah, it's so good,
Yeah.
that support system around you, because it makes things easier. People are praying for you, they're interceding. So I love that with you and your family, to see that support system. So I want to ask you something, like on your album, because it's a lot of the songs. I love the songs. The album is called Miracle Working God. Which one is
Mhm.
your favorite?
So my favorite one is called Your Plan. It's
You're
called
playing. Okay.
it says, this is part of your plan. This is part of your plan. Every tear I cried and every hill I climbed. And I really think that that song, I don't
Mm,
know. I
mm,
wrote
mm.
that song really when I was in a tough when I was preparing for that. Actually, I wrote that song as I was preparing for the live recording. So that was one of the newer songs that I wrote, literally
Yeah.
a few weeks before the live recording. And I told my producer, I was like, I need this song on my album.
Yeah.
And God gave me that song because I just thought about, some of the things I've gone through to get to this point, some of the rejection,
Yes. Oh my
some of
God.
the hills and the valleys and the people. Sometimes people can
Yes.
just wear you out. And so sometimes people can just be like, "Ugh, you really
Yes.
crazy." But
Yeah.
but all of that, even
Yeah.
people are a
The
part of his plan.
people.
He has placed people strategically in your life at the right time, right
Yes.
place,
Yeah.
to get you to that place of where he needs you to be. Just and I
Yes.
see how strategic he has been, where it's like when I look at the places where I'm like, God, I don't want to leave here. I want to stay here. And he's like, no, it's time
Hmm.
to go from here. And so
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
matter how
Yeah.
much I want to stay in a place, he's just like, no, let's
Mm.
go. It's time to go.
Let's
This
go.
season's
Yeah.
up. We're going to the next. I need you to
Yeah.
get where I'm going. Get to where I'm going, Kim. So
Yes.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that song is called Your Plan. And
And I remember that night you did that song because you was talking before, and then when you said it's part of your plan, I think we went in right there. It was just so,
mhm,
because and then you think about, because I'm telling you, and for those out there that's listening, you don't understand how hard it is to put the album together, to put a live recording together. You got
mm,
musicians, you got singers, you got it's so, you
so
got the
much.
venue. It's so much. You got people, and
Yes.
it was free for us. You got, and it cost a lot of
Yeah.
money.
It costs a lot of money. It's like, yeah, I was like, wow. I
Yeah.
had told myself I won't do another one of these for a while. But and then even putting the album out, you got to get
Yeah.
it mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
You got to get graphic designs, and then you have to,
Yes.
you know what I mean? You have
Yes.
to pay for each song to be uploaded and
Yes.
all of that stuff. And so
Yes.
I think that people don't realize the hard work. All they hear is the
Yes.
song and they're just like, "Oh, that's nice." You're like, "That's nice."
You know what I went through?
You they're like, "That's cute. That's nice." It's
That's
like, "That's
cute. Yeah,
nice."
that's nice. Like, what?
I'm like, "Now wait a minute now. I need a bigger reaction because I worked hard on this." So, I think that people don't realize the blood, sweat, and tears you put into your
Yeah.
music and you put into your
Yeah.
craft. But it's all worth it, and you really have to have a love for it. You just have
Yes.
to. Yeah.
Yes. You do. And so before you go on stage, Kim, how do you prepare yourself? What?
You know,
Yeah.
now I have done this thing where really just shutting down.
Mhm.
Not a
Mm.
lot of talking, not a lot of, and
Yes.
and I know I used to go on stage. I remember when because I do worship, so sometimes
Yeah.
I would go on stage before worship. I'd be over there laughing and playing, laughing and playing, and my because I love to play now, Coco. One thing about me, I love to play. I love to joke. I love it. And my mom,
I know.
I
Look,
remember sitting in the
that's why I can't
audience.
sit beside you.
No, I love to play. And so my mom was like, I was going on stage one time and I was like, oh, why is she looking at me like that? She was sitting there like, because I was over there laughing and playing. And she said, don't you keep doing all that laughing and playing before you go up to minister. You need to get it together. So she
Right.
said, and so ever since then, I have to really zone in. And some people may think that, oh, I may look mad or whatnot, but it's just a moment where you just, you speak to God. You tell God what you need Him to do, what speak through me, sing through me, minister through me.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what everybody in this room needs. And so use me as your vessel today. And so
Yes.
that's what I do. And of course, practicing,
Mhm,
practicing,
mhm.
going through because I think preparation is key. It's a huge
Yeah.
part of ministry.
Yes.
For sure. Preparation is something that a lot of people kind of stray away from, but it's important.
And you know what? Something you said, when you said about, when I asked you the question about preparing, and you said, how you have to break away. Kim, so many people, and like you said, I don't think they understand, because when people come to you, they're coming to for whatever purpose, but you have to get your mind set for ministry, for worship. And it gets me every time, because I do the same thing. Quiet. I don't be talking to anybody. I don't want,
Right.
and my family good for it. They be like, hey, what you doing?
Yes.
But people don't understand when they come up to you, and that can just break what you praying about. You understand? So,
Exactly.
so it's for all the other artists out there listening. Please make sure that you intercede, spend that time with God before you go on stage, because again, He knows the plan He has for you. He's already orchestrated your journey, your life, and He just wants you to give the people what He has given you. So, Kim, if you hold tight for a second, I want to
Okay.
play something for the people and for you while we
Okay.
take a little break real quick. So check this out.
Okay.
Let's do it, Mark.
I've had many disappointments. I've had some rough seasons. So many people walked away for many different reasons. But I had to learn through it all. You won't let me fall. You're right there through it all. This was part of your plan. This was part of your plan. Every tear I cried, and every hill I climbed, this was part of your plan. This was part of your plan. But you worked it out for my good, just like you said you would. I've had some rejection, but it was for my protection. Fear tried to drown my dreams. My God, you came and rescued me. And now I is nothing my God can't do.
There is nothing that God can do.
Said it's working out for you.
It's working out for you.
If you trust him, he'll see you.
If you trust him, he'll see you.
Said it's working out for you.
It's working out for you.
There is nothing that God can't do.
There is nothing that God can do.
Said it's working, 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 working.
It's working out for you.
Why don't you?
Woo! Yes, girl. Ooh!
Uh-oh, can't hear you. Did I pull something up?
Can you hear me, Kim? Can you hear me? Kim? Kimberly?
Hold on, let me go back out.
Okay. Wow. So did y'all hear that? It was part of your plan. She kept talking about it. The producer said, we have to play a little of that song. And I just absolutely love it. For those just joining, we have Kimberly Michelle Prince in the building, anointed singer, national recording artist, also classical trained violinist. She's back.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Girl,
I'm back.
I know you didn't know we was gonna play. We had to throw that in there. That was
You
perfect
pulled that one out
because
quick.
part of the
Y'all was
plan,
quick.
and we did that, just to encourage people, to let them know that
Mhm.
it's part of God's plan, because God have a plan for everyone. You
Yes.
understand? So we just have to continue to trust God with all of
Yeah.
our heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. Acknowledge him, and he'll direct our paths, because it is part of his plan. Now, his plan for me is not for you. His plan for you is not for me. So everybody is different. So we
That's
just
right.
want to encourage you guys tonight that it's
Yes.
part of God's plan. Girl, that gave, woo,
Ah,
woo,
that's one of my favorites. I love that song.
wow.
I do.
I just, I, Kim, I just, every song on there is amazing, and it's a
Mhm.
testimony to people. From the album, what do you want people to walk away with?
I really want people to just feel encouraged, like feel that they may not know what tomorrow holds, but they know who holds tomorrow. Like, and that
Yes,
is simply the most important thing. I think sometimes we have so many unexpected battles and so many
yeah,
unexpected things that we face in life, and really we just have to stay armored up, ready, prayed up. And I think
yes,
that even through music can minister to us, and I just want this album to be something that people can put on and they feel encouraged and they feel like, you know what, I can face tomorrow. I'm not going to give up. Like I
yeah,
said, there's so many times I wanted to give up. There's so many times I wanted to just be like, yeah, maybe this isn't for me. But I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad that I did
yeah.
not allow the enemy to shut my
Ooh.
mouth, to shut
Yes,
me down. And
yes,
so, a lot of times people listen to music and they can just feel, you could go into that song feeling one way and come out feeling another way. And so that is
yes,
what my hope is that you can go into this album feeling one way and come out feeling like, let me get up. This time, let
yeah,
me go after what I know I'm supposed to go after. And
yes,
so that is what I'm hoping that this album does. It's so many songs up there that fast songs, slow songs, and so many
yeah,
songs that are so fun. Some of them are great songs you could do at your own ministry.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
really hope people can find songs that they can take to their churches and they can do them. So
yeah.
many people have
Miracle working
done.
God for me. The
Yes.
miracle working.
And a lot of people love I'll Sing Your Praise. We've been singing that song
I'll
for
sing your
years.
praise. Yeah, someone put that in the
Yes.
chat too. Someone put it in the chat.
Yes.
I sing your praise.
And many people don't know I wrote that song in your love on a mountain in the valley, no matter what
Yes,
feels. People don't, because Word Overcomers was singing that song for years and people didn't realize that's my song.
that was
And
your
so
song.
that's my song. I wrote that song. And so
Wow.
yeah, people don't know. They're like, wait a minute, that's yours. That's even me singing on their album, singing that song on their album. And so
Oh my God,
yeah,
look at
people don't
that.
know that. Mhm.
Wow. And you know what? Maybe some people don't know that's watching. You had a chance to perform for the one and only Tina Knowles.
I did. I did. It was great. It was a great event. Tina Knowles was she's so down to earth. I took
Yes.
pictures. Her and my mom act like they were best friends with their suits on.
I saw it.
I was like, they think they look flyer than everybody else in the room. They're the exact same age, and so
Yeah.
they both had on their suits, and it was just an unforgettable. And my sister was there, so it was just
Yeah.
like a bonding moment where it was unforgettable. It was price. I would call that a priceless moment for sure.
Priceless moment. Yes.
Yes.
I love it. Now, if you could collaborate with any artist
Hmm.
living, who would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's so
Mm.
many. I would say my top two are Chandler Moore and PJ PJ Morton. Those
Okay.
are my top two.
Okay.
If I say top two, and I may just be having a brain fog right now, but those two
Yeah.
are the ones that are coming to mind. I love their music. I can listen to anything they do, and I'm just like, yep,
Yep. That's
that's amazing.
that's it.
That's amazing. Just so yeah, those
Yeah.
two really just get like I tap in with them musically. And so but it's so many artists, Coco. It's so many that I would love to work with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't even pinpoint that to just two artists. I would say there's at least 30 of them. Including
You said
yourself.
30.
I would love to work with you, Coco. So
Oh,
including
Kim.
yourself, I
Yeah,
would.
and
We
we
gotta
gonna
do
do it
it.
too. We gonna do it. It is so many talented artists here in our area. We got Gene. I mean,
Gee.
the list goes on, and we can name so many people that's
So
here
many.
in our area.
Yes, it's so many artists that it's just like North Carolina is really
Yeah,
representing. They're really
yeah,
representing when it comes to the music world, for sure.
yes. So, what's one thing? And I know we're gonna. I know you, Kim. I know you probably saying, "Now, wait a minute." She told me 15 minutes. Why am I still out here?
Well, I like to talk, Coco, so I'm not even I,
Well, I
look,
love
once
it.
you
I
get me
love it. I
talking.
love it, guys. I love it. So I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions, and I promise I'm gonna let you go. But
Okay.
so, what is one thing
Mhm.
that your fans would be surprised to learn about you? Something that you love doing that they wouldn't even imagine that you love doing.
What is something I love doing? Well, they may know this.
Uh,
People may think this, but I love shopping. I love it's so therapeutic for me. Shopping, um,
mm,
self-care, getting my nails
yeah,
done, getting my hair done. Like I
yeah.
love all of those things. They probably I mean some people probably could tell, but let me think. Some people can tell I love to shop because I love to shop.
Mm-hmm,
I'm
mm-hmm.
really praying God helps me with that. But also I
Yes.
love to what else? Hmm. I'm kind of an open book, but I'm very playful. So
Okay.
a lot of people
Yeah.
don't know I'm playful. Like I am the comedian of my family. Like I have everybody laughing. They're just like, yo, this girl is and sometimes if I don't know people, they don't see that side of me. But
Right.
I consider myself to be very fun. Like I plan to do comedy one day, Coco. Like
I can see that.
I'm gonna do a comedy show one day. I promise you, because
I can
when
see
I
that.
tell people, like, I could do a comedy show on just my family, like
Yeah.
Kevin Hart does. I could do a
Yes.
comedy show on my mom, and I will have people roll because this woman, oh man, this woman has
I
taken
love
me
it. I love
through.
it.
So yeah, I people don't know that, but I
That
really want
comedian.
to do a comedy show one day because
Yeah.
I really feel like I'm funny. So
Okay,
for
so with
sure.
that said, what is your favorite all-time movie?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
so my favorite all time movie is this is bizarre, but Richie Rich. Richie Rich and Home Alone, those like, and it's the same guy in both. So I'm like, maybe I don't know, because I'm not his fan, but it's like his movies. I don't know, they're just so good. Richie Rich and Home Alone. The first one though, only the first
Yeah,
one. Home
the
Alone
first one.
one.
Right, right, right,
The
right,
rest
right,
of them, I'm
right.
like, nah. But those are my favorite movies, hands
I
down.
love it. I love it. See, and that's what people, it's so authentic. People see the performance, people see that,
Yeah,
the business side, but on the downside, like we normal.
yeah, yep.
I can watch Bad Boys 50 times.
Oh, that's your favorite, Bad Boys.
Yes, Bad Boys. I know, right? Like really,
Why
Coco?
is that your favorite?
Bad Boys. I just got a comment in the thing here. It says that the Hayti Center is talking about doing a North Carolina salute event with various artists.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be a good thing. All of us
Mm-hmm.
get together. But I'm just so excited, Kim. One last question: coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Wow,
Coffee.
really?
Hmm.
Me
But you
too.
know what? I only drink coffee at my church. So I go to Crossroads Ministries in Sanford, and I love my church. I
Yes.
love my church. And I love they'll tell you, listen, Kim's coming to get that coffee every between because we have 4 services a week, 3 services on
Wow.
Sundays and one on Thursdays. And so um but every in between every service I'm like, oh, can I, and they just love on me so much when they see me coming,
Yeah.
they're like, get Kim coffee. And so, but that's the only place I drink coffee. I don't drink coffee outside of my church.
Oh, to
They have the
church.
best coffee.
Oh
Hmm.
my God, I see. We learning so much about you, Kim. I
Yeah, they have the best coffee.
love it. I love it. You have been phenomenal. We've learned so much and we've shared so much. And I do
Yes.
pray and hope that someone was taking notes and, get this information down first and foremost about, just having that relationship with God, and just
Yes.
giving him everything, if you want to be recorded artist, if you want, and it's so many avenues in music. It doesn't even have to be all singing. You got
Right.
instruments, you got stage, you got it's so many compartments. So we just want you to be the best in whatever you do. That's
That's
what Kim
right.
and I want for you. So any final words to the viewers tonight, Kim, and you can let them know how they can reach you or any of your music, any of the upcoming gigs that you
Yes.
have. Let us know.
Yeah, so I would love for everyone to stay connected with me. On Instagram it's at Kimberly Michelle Music, at Kimberly Michelle Music. Facebook is Kimberly Michelle Prince. TikTok, I don't do much TikTok, but I'm trying to do better. It's Kimberly Michelle Music also. So I would love to connect with you. I try to post, I try to tell my upcoming events and things like that. So yeah, connect with me. I love to talk to people and connect with them. And when I see them live and in person, and we've been talking on social media, I love it.
Yeah, she does. She does it. I love you, Kim. Thank you again so much for
Yes,
everything, for
Coco.
coming on, sharing. So listen, you guys, y'all have to get the music. We named some of
Yes.
our favorite songs. Listen, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you tonight. Once we get off here tonight, go and download. Don't ask nobody, can you borrow the song? Anything. Let's purchase the music and make this happen for Kimberly. And then let me know what's your favorite song. I, I,
Yeah,
I promise you the whole album is going to bless you. And then, God is just
absolutely.
giving you such a gift, Kim. So thank you of
Thank
what
you,
you're giving to the
Coco.
kingdom.
Thank you. You know I love you.
I love you too. And please give my love to the family. And we're
I
going to have you back
will.
very soon, my girl. So
Yes.
God bless you and much favor to you, Kim.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yes. Oh my God, that was Kim, everybody. So I am just so excited what God is doing in her life. I mean, and the way she was tonight, that's Kim all the time. And she's right. Sometimes when we're together, I can't sit beside her. I have to move. I have to move. And so I'm just so grateful for what she's doing. I just got a message. I know we only got about 5 minutes left. So I think we have Tyler just came in. So let's just go ahead and bring him up. And I know we're going to have to bring him back to the show at some point. There he is. Hey, Tyler.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Yay!
How you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well. Welcome to the show. I just saw. I know we got about 7 more minutes, and I saw you pop in, so I wanted to
Yes.
go ahead and bring you on. So listen, guys, I didn't get a chance to read his bio, but this is Tyler N. Allen. Everybody, you
Hello,
know.
everybody.
Tyler, thank you so much for coming in. You have been to such a blessing. So just tell us a little bit about what you're doing and your music. I know that you have a song called "I Call Jesus" that came
Yes,
out
I
recently.
released that. Oh, I released that in, I want to say maybe about 3 years ago. I released that and it was time for me to put something else out. I had already released a song prior to COVID. So I wanted
Yeah.
to do something else, and that song came about, and a friend of mine wrote it for me, and so released it, and it's blessed so many people. And it's been a minute, but I'm getting ready to release another single,
Oh,
uh,
come on
de-
out.
December the 12th. I'm going to be doing an arrangement of the classic song "Oh Lord, How Excellent." So
Oh no! Wait. The oh Lord, how?
yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. We're going to be releasing that. December the 12th is the date. And so I sang it at church one Sunday and I posted it and it
it's
went
just
viral. It went viral. And then I sang it again. It went viral again. And I say, well, and the Lord he just pressed upon me to just record it. So many people say, well, you
yes,
got to record this so we can listen to it over and over again. So we're
yes.
going to finally put it in, going to get in the studio and we're going to put it to work.
That's what I'm talking about. Tyler, where are you located?
I am in Mobile, Alabama in the
Not
South.
Mobile.
I'm in the South. I'm in the South. Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, the South. Yes.
Wow, Mobile, Alabama. Listen, you not only did you went viral with that, you
Yeah.
went viral with something about the
Yes.
name
Rance Allen. Yes.
Red
Yes.
Allen.
Yes.
Tell
Yes.
us a little bit about that whole experience, Tyler.
We were just I was in college and we would get together and just do what we call worship nights.
Yeah.
And he had just passed. And so I would always mimic him in my dorm room and they would always laugh and say, man, you sound just like that man. So when he died, we
Yeah.
grew up singing his music. Me and my brothers and sisters, we always did his music. And so I said, y'all, before we close out, let me just see. I want to do a tribute to Rance Allen. I'm just gonna do a little song. I'm gonna do a little song. I love you, Jesus. We were singing, I love you, Jesus. As I'm just gonna do a little Rance Allen tribute. And they
Yeah.
was recording. We posted it. Once again, woke up the next day. My phone was blowing up, and then from
Oh
that
my
day on,
God.
it just kept going. And it went from this platform to the next platform, and then this celebrity reposted. And it's like God said, here's Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like God
Yeah.
said, this is Tyler, hello
Yeah.
world. And God
Yes.
literally allowed that to just go global, like everywhere, everywhere.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. It was so
Yes.
crazy. I was like, Dad, if I wasn't looking, I would think that was Rance.
Yes, yes. We did it all the time growing up. And even when I did it, people was like, "Are y'all we never met. We never met. So I don't know if we were related or not. We never met. And I always wanted to meet him, but he ended up passing. But we don't know. I don't know if we're related or not. But
Oh my
yes,
God, you have to be. I mean, come on.
yes.
Tyler Allen, Rance Allen, come on.
Right, 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 right. It
Oh,
was fun though.
wow.
I enjoyed it. I
Yes,
enjoyed it.
and you're in ministry. You're in ministry. You're
Yes,
a preacher. Tell us about the ministry and how do you? What's your work life balance? Because you have to.
yes.
You have.
Yes, I have so what people don't realize is I have a full-time job. So I work every day, the regular 9 to 5, but
Wow.
outside of that, I'm a worship leader at my church. I've been the worship leader now for the last 4 years at my church. My wife and I, the Church of Glory, shout out to my church,
Church of
Apostle Ernest
Glory.
Glenn, Prophetess Linda Glenn. I love
Yes.
them. But we've been
Yes.
there for this will be 5 years coming up this November. But it's been amazing. I sing, I travel on the side sometimes. If I'm not working or at church, my home church, I'm on the road or I'm making a video at home, with my kids, or doing something,
Yes.
So I'm always moving. I'm never still. I'm always moving. But it is definitely a balance. You have to balance it out. You have to
Yes.
prioritize. We have 2 kids now, so
Okay.
I don't go as much as I used to because I want to be present, not
Yes.
just as a provider. I want to be
Yeah.
present in home, in their memory. I don't want them to just say my dad was always working. That's good. But I want
Yeah.
them to be like, my dad was at home. We would watch movies together. We would go out to eat. We would go to the park. I want them to have those memories. So I try my best to create that schedule and prioritize it.
Oh my God, that's good. And I'm glad you said that. I mean, because family is first. That's important.
Yes,
That's
yes,
important in
yes,
everything you
yes.
do. And how do they feel even with the kids when they see you singing? What do they say?
Oh my goodness. So my oldest, Miracle, she's more vocal now. So she's like, sing daddy, sing daddy, sing daddy. And Miracle is the parent of the house. She's gonna say what she hears, she gonna sing what she hear.
Yeah.
Miracle is like a miniature version of me. She is literally the female version of me. When I was growing up, they said I was the male version of my mom. And so Miracle is
Wow.
literally, I am like, when you meet if you meet my mom, you're like, yeah. He is the male version of his mama. Miracle is the female version of her father. I'm talking about personality and all. So they love it. Malia, they know when I'm singing. Even when they were newborns, people would
Yeah.
say, Tyler, you so loud. And they're not going to be used to that. My babies, I'm telling you, my babies will be in church 3, 4 months. We didn't have muffins over their ears. They would be in church. They would hear me sing and they would sit up. And
They would sit up.
we would have the mothers in the church. They would keep watching while we were on stage, my wife and I, and you
Yeah.
would see them sitting up, looking, trying to find us. And now, Miracle, when we're doing praise and worship, Miracle's dancing around the front, singing the songs.
Yeah.
When we do our welcome song at the church, she
Yeah.
ready. She knows. She already knows. So they're
She
being
already know.
raised. She knows. They're raised in it. They're raised in it. Yes.
I love it. I love it. And so
Yes.
you got call on Jesus. So what's your plan? What's your plans next? Your plans. What's next for you?
Yes. To be honest with you, Coco, I am actually working on a couple of things. I'm working on music. I'm working on a book that I'm getting
Wow.
ready. I'm writing a book about my daughter's experience. Many people have heard my testimony about Miracle's experience.
Hmm.
I'm writing a book on that. Working on music. And that's really pretty much it.
Wow.
Traveling here and there.
Yeah.
Just trying to focus on being the best I can be, honestly. And I'm gonna be honest. What people don't realize is if I'm not singing or if I'm not preaching, I'm at home with my kids or my wife.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, I like to hang out, but I am a home body. I don't like once I'm
Yeah.
in, I'm in. And people say, well, when you turn 40 or 50, you're gonna be. I'm like that at 28. I don't like to go nowhere unless I just absolutely have to
Me
go.
too.
I
Yeah.
am such a homebody. I will DoorDash everything.
Really? Not the
Lowe's,
DoorDash.
I done DoorDash weed eaters. I done DoorDash hammers. I just don't like going out. I like to be at home. I love it. I love being at. My wife will tell you. She be like, "You don't want to do nothing." No, I don't. If I get out, you best believe it's because I love you or it's something I need. Because if not, I'm at the house. So
I
yes,
know that's right. I know that's right. But I
yes,
love it, and that is good that you're family oriented, that you're home and still
yes,
in ministry. Because I know it can be tough, preaching and singing, and Tyler, with those two, preaching and singing, that those two alone is a lot.
yeah. It is.
How do when people come to you with things, how do you block out the distractions or the noise and everything
Wow.
that goes on?
It that is a great question, Coco. Honestly, and I want to be careful how I say it.
Mhm.
I've been in ministry for the last, it'll be 19 years this coming September. And to be honest with you, how do I block it out? I have to keep my focus on what's important.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when people come to me with different things and people say different things, when I tell you, I have stories for days.
Mhm.
But what keeps me focused is knowing who called me and why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Wow.
There have been many days I've wanted to walk away from this. There have been
Oh,
many days I'm like any normal person. I'm
yeah,
human.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
take the hits. I've seen the comments. I've heard the comments. But what keeps me grounded and rooted is
Yes.
knowing that man didn't hire me, so they can't fire me. And so at the end of the day, whether
Yes.
they approve it, whether they support it, whether they go with it, I stand on that scripture. If God be for me, who can be
Yeah.
against? And if the hand of the Lord is on my life, when people leave, God will bring in other people. He will
That's
replace those. We don't chase them. He replaces them. So we don't allow our emotions to cause us to miss why we were in it. Because here's the thing:
that's
Jesus was
it.
persecuted. Jesus was persecuted. He was talked about. And so who are we to think that we're not gonna deal with that? You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
right, 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 right.
yeah,
Oh my good. That's so good.
yeah,
That's so good. And you got to focus because people will
yes.
drive you crazy.
You have no. I'm talking about even down to telling us how to raise our kids. Why
Yeah,
y'all doing that? Why
yeah.
y'all got her like that? We've even had people to question, well, why Miracle doing this? And I'm like, y'all, I get that it's his freedom of speech, but
Right, right,
and
right,
and
right.
Coco, I say this to people sometimes. I tell them, I say, we don't know you a fool till you open your mouth. And a lot of people don't really showcase that they a fool until they open their mouth or text on their keyboard. Because I be looking at some of these comments like, ain't no way in the world I would have said this. I would, even if I thought that, I wouldn't
Right,
have released that. But
right.
everybody is just that. Well, it's freedom of speech. And yeah, you sound foolish.
You
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, listen, you're taking a 30-second clip or
right,
a 60-second clip and
right,
trying to draw a whole conclusion without context. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But
right,
that's the
right.
world we live in. I
That's the
I,
word.
I find it comical. I just be laughing at them. I say these folks is crazy. These folks crazy. And
In
I
the
don't be
Bible,
studying them.
he talks about the food. So
Yes. I go back and forth with it sometimes. My fans, the people that be watching me, they know we was on a live the other day. Lady
uh,
came on there, oh, just going in on us, couldn't spell. I said, Lord, I started praying. I said, Lord, I thank you for sister so and so. And even though she cannot spell, God, I thank you that you are giving her the ability, the comprehension to
right,
spell correctly. Because
correctly.
obviously she can't read either. I say, so Lord, I just thank you for blessing my sister with the comprehension and the literature.
The
Because
little
Father, she is lacking right now. In Jesus' name. I don't
in
be caring
Jesus'
about it.
name.
I'll be studying them, Coco. You hear me? I'll be studying them. Yes.
I love it, Ty. I love it. But
Yes.
listen, man, we're gonna have to bring you back to the show. We
Yes.
can talk all day because I want to hear all the stories. I want to hear about
Yes.
Mobile, Alabama. I'm trying to think
Yes.
the last time I've been there. Oh my God, I was with Gerald Levert when I went to Mobile, Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah, we did a show there because I remember Mobile. I was like, it is hot there.
It is very hot here. To be honest, the weather is either hot or cold. It's
Oh,
either
right,
raining
right,
or it's hot. It's you
right,
don't know.
right.
You don't know. You don't know.
I love it,
Yes.
love it. So shout
Yes.
out to your wife and your kids,
Yes. Yes.
family. Yes. So
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
ask you a question. Now, when people see you, and we're going to end it, Mark. When people see you, do they come up to you and say, "Hey, can you sing a little bit of Red Salad?"
All the time. All the time. You know what? We'll be at the store and they'll say, oh my God, you the dude. And what's fun to me is some of them won't even say nothing. They be afraid. I don't know if they think that I'm the type of person that I'm not going to speak. Because I know how
Right,
some
right, right,
celebrities are. I know,
right,
I get
right,
it.
right.
But I'm the type, listen, if you know me, say, hey, don't try nothing weird. But if you know me,
Don't try to weird.
let's keep it civilized. But speak,
Right,
because I'm a people's person.
right, right,
But
right, right.
yes, I'm telling you, they be like, can you sing? Or he doesn't know for him. I'll be like, not right now. But I love it. I love it though. I love it. I love
Oh
people and I
God.
love what I do. I love what I do.
Oh gosh, I love you. It's like hit a little note. I'm like, nah, man,
I'll
I'm
be
not
like,
doing
we
that.
eating. We eating, y'all. I'm a choke. But I love it though. I love it.
I love it. So listen, we're gonna play a little bit. We're gonna end the show. We're gonna play a little bit of the song too. But any final words or anything to the people, Tyler, that you want to give?
Yes. Well, I do want to insert this real quick. You know, y'all, shout out to my baby, my wife. We'll be celebrating 5 years this month, 5 years of holy
Yay!
matrimony. And
All
I'm so
right.
thankful for her. But I do want to say to you guys, something that the Lord kind of the Lord put in my spirit. Don't be discouraged. And I want you to be encouraged. I know it's so much going on in the world. I know there's a lot of things that we're up against, a lot of things that you may be dealing with personally. But I
Yes.
just want you to know every storm has an expiration date.
Oh,
Every
Jesus.
storm has an expiration date. The
Mm.
sun has to shine again. And
Yeah.
the Bible
Oh,
is true. Weeping may endure for a night. We don't know how long that night will be. We don't know how dark that night will be. We don't know how traumatic it will be. But the
yeah.
promise is joy is coming in
Joy
the
is
morning. But in order for you to get to morning, you have to go through the night. You have to make it through the night, which leads me to say, if he tells you, let's go to the other side, you cannot die in the middle. If he
woo.
said, let us go to the other side, us being not you alone, he said, you are not by yourself. I am always with you to the ends of the earth. He made
To
us a
the end.
promise, y'all. He said, I'll never leave you. I've had a lot of people to leave me. I've had a lot of people to make me false promises, but Christ has
Yes.
always been there for me and will always be there with me. And
Yes.
because of who he is to me, I have made a commitment, a lifetime commitment to serve him. So I want you to
Mm.
be encouraged to know that it's going to work out. You're going to come out on top of this. You're going to live through this. You may not understand it right now. You may not see your way now, but keep going through the tunnel because your entrance there's an exit at the other end. So keep going through your
Ooh.
tunnel. Yes,
I like that
that's
took off
powerful.
running. I forgot we were
That's
live.
powerful.
I was
There's an
about to take
exit.
I was about to
Woo!
take off.
That's
Oh my
powerful.
God. Oh my God. To God be the
That's
glory. That
powerful.
was for somebody
Yes.
tonight. I know that I received that. So I know for sure, Tyler, we're going to have to bring you back just
Yes.
for
Yes.
you to
Yes.
speak life into people. Do you
Yes.
understand? Sometimes it's just what you say at that moment, that strategic time in somebody's
Yes.
life to save their lives.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I appreciate that message that just went forth because it's going to save somebody's life to give them
Yes.
hope and inspiration to tell
Yes.
them to hold on,
That's
help is
right.
on the way. It may
That's
not
right.
come you want it, but it's right on time. He says,
That's
I
right.
know the plan I
That's
have
right.
for you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
So
That's
God
right.
promises and he keeps his promise.
Yes, yes, yes. And
Oh,
someone
Tyler,
needs
you
to
done
know
got me
that.
stirred up. Like, where my
But
laptop?
it's the truth. I say this, Coco.
Yeah,
This last month, and I love to tell this testimony. My wife and I don't know who this is for, but my wife and I were up against a $6,000 debt. We owed $6,000. We
wow.
did not have, as y'all know, I work full time, but I still did not have
Yeah,
$6,000.
yeah,
They
yeah.
told us this was one. I want to say the third week in July. They say if you do not pay this by the 30th of July, we're going to add an additional $2,000 interest on top of what you owe. Do you guys know we went to the bank on the 28th, paid in full? I'm I'm telling you guys, it's going to work out for your good. I was stressing, I was worried, I was crying, I was praying, I was doing everything I knew. And God spoke to me and said, because He had already told me before we got the call that He was going to bless us before the end of the month. He gave me that word. He said, I'm going to bless you and your family. And when we got the news, I was at work. My wife called me hysterical. I was trying to keep my calm, but then when we got off the phone, I really let loose in my little break time in prayer, and I was praying and crying. And God spoke to me and said, "The news you just received does not change my decree." And on the 28th, we walked in that bank. They gave us a receipt, paid in full. So I promise you guys, God is going to come through for you, but you have to
Mm,
live. You cannot allow your emotions to cause you to die in the middle.
yeah.
Live through the night. Live through. Joy is coming. Joy is coming.
And with that said, Tyler, God bless you. I
Thank
love you.
you.
Thank you so much. This was right on time, right
Yes.
on time. God bless you, my brother. Listen, we're gonna be calling you back
Yes.
real
Yes.
real soon because that right
Yes.
that's what we needed to end the show, guys. And so we're going to end it. And I just want to thank Tyler again and thank
Thank
Kimberly
you.
Michelle. I say this every week to trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him,
Acknowledge.
and he will direct your path. Trust the plan. We're going to leave you tonight with something about the name of Jesus by Mr. Tyler N. Allen. Good night. We'll see you next week. Woo! Jesus.
Is when I called him, he came to see about me. You're looking at a miracle tonight. I stand tonight with a 1-year-old daughter that they told me wouldn't live to see one. A year ago, she had 2 surgeries. They removed the right side of her skull. She had 2 strokes and 2 seizures, paralyzed the right side of her body. And they had to take us from Mobile to Birmingham. We sat in that hospital, my wife and I, for 20-something days. And the Lord told me to name my baby Miracle, and I didn't know why. But after 20-some days in that hospital, no response, paralyzed. I stand 1 year later, my daughter started walking yesterday, y'all. And it's because I called his name. I don't know what miracle you need tonight, but if you put your trust in Jesus, he'll make everything good. Hallelujah. Say it again, shoot you. I love to call your name. I do. Come on, y'all know it. Let's go with it. Hey, everybody say there's something, y'all.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about the name Jesus.
Something about the name Jesus.
It is the sweetest name.
It is the sweetest name.
I know.
I know.
I love to call.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
Oh, I love the name.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
It is the sweetest name.
It is the sweetest name.
I know. Listen.
I know.
Some people say I'm crazy, but I can't explain the power that I feel.
Yes, sir.
When I call your name.
When I call your name.
Said it just like fire. Shut up in my bones. When the Holy Ghost get to moving, oh yeah. And it just won't leave me alone because I know something. Yeah.
Something about the name.
Something about the name.
Something
Oh,
about the name Jesus.
I know it's the sweetest name, man.
It is the
Oh,
sweetest
Lord.
name.
Sweetest name, I know.
I know.
And I gotta be honest, I love to call.
How I love the name Jesus.
Oh,
How I love the name Jesus.
hey, sweetest name.
It is the sweetest name.
I know. Listen. Said it's sweeter than honey. From the honeycomb. Said when the Holy Ghost get to moving, it won't leave me alone.
No.
Oh Lord. At the name of Jesus, every knee got to bow. So you don't have to wait till the fire comes. You can praise him. You can